Hey guys, Cody with Rattlesnake Ranch here, and our Colorado Desert Sidewinders decided to grace us with some babies, so today's video will be about a bunch of baby Sidewinders. Hope you enjoy. So normally this is where I would play some fun music and you could watch this time lapse of Logan pulling all the baby snakes out, but we'll make this video a little more educational. So again, these are Colorado Desert Sidewinders. Currently, Sidewinders have been broken up into 3 different subspecies, kind of regionally. There's some slight scale differences and tail coloration differences, but overall they look very similar. These are, again, Colorado Desert Sidewinders. So this is Crotalus cerastes lateral repens. There is also, again, the Sonoran Sidewinders, which are also found in Arizona, and Mojave Desert Sidewinders, which are too. They're pretty much throughout the Southwest. This particular pair comes from La Paz County, which is kind of the more toward the eastern edge of the Colorado Desert Sidewinders range, and then eventually they become, Sonoran Sidewinders. We do have a Sonoran Sidewinder as well, who appears to be very gravid. She should be having her babies any day. That will more than likely be another video. But we'll get these guys out, and if you watched our Vagrandus video of those babies, you'll see that we set these guys up in our back room. They'll be in some hatchling tubs. We'll keep them all together until they shed their skin for the first time, and then once they shed, we'll start separating them, and then we'll begin to offer them meals. And these guys can be a little notoriously picky as babies. I will say we have not had that problem so much here. Most of these, we've gotten Sonoran and Colorado Desert Sidewinders before, and both other litters we've had in the past all took to rodents pretty quickly on their own. I do believe there was a couple that were finicky, but that's to be expected in a lot of litters. So hopefully these ones don't give us any trouble. We'll hopefully get them going very soon, and these guys will go off to different facilities and places that want them. That are permitted to keep them. And yeah, in the meantime, though, we'll get them going. I love every time we have a litter in here. It never gets old. It's always exciting. So in Sidewinders, as you guys can see, Sidewinders make particularly cute little babies. So yeah, super excited for this litter, and good start to the season. This is actually our 3rd litter this year already. There's one that we did not make a video about. I'll give you an update here soon about what else we got. These guys are actually locality specific. I collected the adults myself years ago, got them established, and they've done wonderfully for me. This is actually their 2nd litter, and they're from a kind of a cool part of Arizona. I won't give exact details on where they're found, but these come from La Paz County, so these are locality specific Sidewinders. And yeah, beautiful snakes. That sideways locomotion that they exhibit is just really mesmerizing to watch, and you can kind of see it in some of the babies. But as Logan's pulling these out, I usually leave the babies with the mom a couple days, which we did here, sometimes longer. Once they start to go into blue, meaning they're going to go into shed, that is where we much prefer to put them together in a tub in our back room, because we can keep the humidity up a little more reliably, and this allows them to shed their skin a little better. So we'll keep these together until they shed, and then once they shed their first time, we'll separate them, and then we'll begin to offer them food. All right, as Logan wraps up getting all these little babies into this tub, we'll get this tub on the ground and lift that height up, give you guys a good close look at these little babies.
Big old pile of babies.
Little La Paz County, Colorado Desert Sidewinders.
No slugs, no stillborns. Looks like a little boy right there. Nobody's got kinks. I mean, that's a nice litter.
We got a runner.
Straight to jail.
Cool. So I mentioned earlier that we got one other litter. Didn't make a video on this one. It was a little bittersweet. Our desert Masasagas, who are really small, in my opinion, are probably a little too small to breed, but we had them together and they apparently got it done. But the mom pushed out a few babies and two of them were alive. We had a stillborn as well. But out of the two that were alive, both seemed healthy and one was really cool. It was probably some sort of genetic mutation. I'm posting a story immediately on our Instagram. A lot of people were like, whoa, that might be the first of that kind. And then literally 2 days later, this thing was bellied up. No apparent reason. So major bummer, but that's all right. Mom's fine. She's recovering, putting some weight back on. I've been feeding her generously. If that is a genetic thing that shows up again, we'll hopefully see it with the next litter. But in the meantime, the one little baby that is normal looking is doing great. It went ahead and took its first meal, and we got it here in the hatchling rack. But yeah, we'll get this guy going. He's actually going to a friend of mine here in Arizona. They've got an educational display. They try to have all the Arizona native rattlesnakes. So this one's already got a home once it's established. Tiny little guy, a little smaller than the Sidewinders actually. So for those of you who watched our Euroan Rattlesnake baby video, here is that really pretty, super light one. He is doing great. These guys are growing really fast. They took food and never stopped. So still very happy with these. This one in particular is just a banger. All right, guys, that's what we have for you today. Hope you enjoyed watching. We do have many more females we suspect are gravid, so keep an eye out for more baby videos. Lots of other topics too. It's not just going to be about babies every time, but you know, it's baby season here, so all the way to fall, we're expecting just kind of on and off litters. So exciting time of year here. But we've decided every video we post, we're going to post the new videos on Friday at 5. That's Friday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time here in Arizona. So if you want to jump on the next video, that's when it'll be. But we super appreciate every like, comment, new subscriptions, all that jazz. It keeps the algorithm happy, as you know. So thank you guys so much for your support. Much appreciated. All right. Catch you guys next time. Look at this guy messing up his glass. Get the Windex out. All right. Croats rule. See ya.